Hi everyone, how are we doing? I haven't been in touch for a week or so because there's been a lot going on. It's been like that. I'm not going to go into it now. But I've been coping with food, which is bad because I should be learning to cope without it. But it's just been so stressful that I've just gone onto autopilot. I mean, I haven't been terrible. Well, I have. There's no bones about it. There's no point sugarcoating it, because, literally, because I've been terrible. There's been fast food. There's been bad choices. There's been, chocolate, sweets, fast food, Greggs, KFC, McDonald's. But I had my weigh in today. I've put on 2.5 pounds, but I think I've lost because my scales last week, I didn't go to group, so my scale said I put on 6, and so this week technically I've lost 3.5. So, or if you, so I've lost 2.5. I put on 2.5 from the last time I was at group officially. So I've decided that I'm to really start from tomorrow up until Christmas and really go for it these next 6 weeks. Because I had a thought in the week that I would just completely give it up until after Christmas, and I thought, no, I could easily put on a stone between now and Christmas. I could easily lose a stone between now and Christmas, so I could put on 1 or more easily if I could lose 1. So that's it. From tomorrow, be motivated and on plan no matter what life throws at me. That's going to be my one constant. That's the one thing I'm going to be in control of. Because that's the only thing I can control at the moment. We might be moving to Mitcheldean, which is about 30 minutes west of Gloucester. Obviously we don't want to. I haven't got a lot of ties in Gloucester, but the ones I have got are sort of strong. That most of them are medical. I haven't got a lot of friends, but the ones I do have, I don't really, meet up with or see in Gloucester really. They sort of come and see me at my house, or I speak to them on the phone or online, because as you know I'm covering agoraphobic, so it's been a long time since I met anyone for a coffee or anything, so I don't see how that won't change if we move to Mitcheldean. That won't make any immediate change problems. But obviously travelling into GRH will be a problem because I'm always late as it is, and obviously changing doctor when I've been at that doctor since I was 2 or 3. So it's all up in the air at the moment. I thought we were going to be able to stay here till Christmas. It's just all at the moment. So anyway, back to the point. Let's stay focused, everyone. There's 25 people in my group now, so I'm taking you on as my pupils. Does that make me sound big-headed? Does that make me sound a bit... I don't know. I don't care. I've decided. So we're all in it now. Till Christmas. There's 6 weeks till Christmas, guys. We can do it. £1 a week. That's nearly half a stone. If we do £1 a week and then have an extra long wee on the last wee, and we'll get half a stone for Christmas. I think that's what we should all aim for, and anything else is great. I've as you know, I started my blog and stuff on bodybuilding.com. It's a great site. Even I know the name is bodybuilding, but if it's a great site for exercise and healthy eating, and they've got brilliant articles on there. It's not just about bodybuilding and weightlifting and stuff. It's got loads of stuff on there. It's really good. It's a brilliant website. You should check it out. But anyway, if you set up an account on there, you can set goals. And anyway, that's where my blog originally came from. And my goal, I put obviously my original goal, it's to my overall goal rather, is to get to £150 by my birthday the year after next. So what I did was I wiped that goal off, and I've just put that the weight I'll be if I lose 5 stone. I've set it for Christmas. That's always been my goal since we started. So that's what I've decided on. It started to slip away, and then it started looking possible again. Now it's starting to slip away a little bit. I mean, to get my 4 stone award, I need to lose 5.5 pounds this week. That looks a little bit out of sight. If I'm being realistic, I need to do it in 2 halves, which is £3 and then £2.5 or something like that. So I need to work hard. I need to stay motivated, and I find I'm most motivated when I'm trying to help other people, because I feel really guilty if I'm trying to motivate other people and give them honest advice and that I'm not following. I find that's the worst. I find it's terrible. I can't do it. And now I've got 25 of you wonderful people to try and keep motivated along with me. I take that on board as quite a big commitment. So I don't want to let you down, so hopefully that'll keep me more motivated. I was going to say communicated. Obviously my brain's still not working properly, but the good news is I went and saw the doctor on Wednesday, and I haven't got sleep apnea, so that was good. So much so the guys, I told him that obviously I didn't think I had it, and he said Natalie 1, neurologist nil. So it was a big long wait, because obviously I made the appointment in like May or something ridiculous, and you've all seen the picture of me all cabled up when I did that in August. So you know, it's been a long time coming, waiting for this appointment. But yeah, so I'm trying really hard to focus on the positive things. It's hard. It's really hard not to let the negative things overwhelm you sometimes, but I try. I'm really trying. I try and do something every day. I try and name 3 positive things in my mind every day, but it can be hard. So I try and do, like, I dyed my hair purple. I don't know if you can tell in this light, can you? Let me see. Can you? I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I can't have my light back on. There we go. Yeah, so I dyed my hair purple. It's number 87, Cyber Purple, if you're interested. But yeah, I just want to get on and lose weight now. It's getting to be a pain. Just in like, I'm like, am I done yet? And I know it didn't, come on in, a year, so it's not going to take that long to come off. But, if I worked hard, it'd come off quicker. So, I still have a lot of aches and pains, but I've decided that, I keep saying, I'll try a bit more exercise, but I've been worried about hurting myself. But I've sort of decided I hurt a lot anyway, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put a link to the workout I do. I've slightly adapted it, but I started out doing it the way the guys in the video are doing it, so you can adapt it however you want. If you're just starting out, you might laugh and say, oh my god, is this sort of what level you're at? And yeah, that is what level I'm at, and you know what, at least I'm trying something, but yeah, I thought I'll do it anyway because I hurt anyway. I've got a big old bottle of Oromorph sat over there. I've got paracetamol, so let it be. Thanks for everyone who's been leaving messages. I hope I'm glad to see everyone supporting each other. That's great. There's obviously there's people from my Barnwood, from the Barnwood group where I actually go slimming. There's people from Lorna's group, who's a friend I know from we met through the OU. She had a group and I sort of hijacked it, so I made my own, and I've got people from there who've joined, so it's good to see, you know, people mingling. So a lot of Lorna's friends I don't really know, so it's quite, you know, so, you know, feel free to, you know, introduce yourself, tell us about your journey, how you're doing. If you're doing well, you know, don't feel like you can't tell us that. You know, we love to hear success stories to, you know, prove that it can be done. And again, if you're not doing well, again, tell us and we'll, you know, try our best to help you. And like there was, after a little discussion that was had on the page over the past couple of days, I was glad to hear in grief that this particular person lost this week after being ill and having ulcers and family and such. So that's really good. I'm pleased. So let's just stick with the positivity, and we'll see where it goes from here. And I'll try and stay positive. I'll try and blog more. Well, not necessarily more, because I ain't got a lot to say. I'll tell you what does help me. If anyone is struggling, I find that I use MyFitnessPal. It's an app on iPhone, and I believe it's on Android as well. I don't necessarily use it to count the calories anymore, because I did used to do that, and then it used to be, oh, I've used all my sins, but I've got so many calories left. Would it be so bad if I add this? And it doesn't. You can't do that. You can't do Slimming World and calorie counting, because you can do one or the other. But anyway, is if I just use the note in there, food note, and I know you can just use a note on you know, iPhone. It's got a note app built in, but I just prefer the one on there because obviously it's daily and whatnot. Yeah, I just write my food diary. I just jot down what I've eaten, and I do better on the days I write things down, and I write it down as I go along. So I wake up in the morning when my pill alarm goes off. I have my 2 hi-fi bars because I have to eat my drugs, so I jot that down on my phone. And then when I get up properly, I usually have eggs, or I've changed over the past couple of days. I've been having Greek yogurt and fruit, and tap that in, and then at lunchtime write it down as I go along as well, because otherwise I'd lie to myself, you know. Yeah, write it down as you go along, otherwise you lie to yourself. Yeah, that really helps me, is to write it down. It doesn't have to be a proper food diary. You can write it down on the back of an envelope, but just, you know, if you've got a compatible phone, choose that app. No, this isn't sponsored. I would love them to sponsor me. I'm very, very skint. I need the money. But that's all for this week, guys. The central points being summary of the news tonight is I am now... my whole point in this video, I completely forgot. Maybe I said it, I don't know. Short-term memory is that I've now got to the weight, or at least I did. I'm within a pound of it now because I had that gain. The weight I was when I went before and had my last big success. So that's why I've restarted my goal in my mind. So I sort of see it as all previous has been, I sort of had to lose that weight to get to the starting point, and I feel like I'm at the starting point now. I feel like all that was pre-work. Is that a word? You know what I mean, don't you? So now I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready to take it on. And if I lose this 5 stone for Christmas, and then my big goal is to reach 299. That'll be my big goal, and the sooner I can do that, the better. And medically, my goal is to get this MRI done as soon as possible, since I found out the weight limit is in fact 30 stone, which I can say I'm under. Hoorah! If I hadn't have joined in February, I could quite easily say that I wasn't part of another couple of months, then I wouldn't have been, but I'm safely under that limit now, so that's good. So yeah, let's do it. £1 a week, girls. I don't think there's any guys in the group. If there is, I apologise, but girls, £1 a week, and the next one, half a stone for Christmas. Let's do it.